We are live, and look who I've got. We've got James. Morton Bay Morning, how are you, mate?
Good. Hope you are all well out there.
Oh, mate, that is, mate, I think you're made for the camera.
What? Bill Drap, why is the rum gone? Probably because you drank it?
Why? Rum, gone.
Yeah.
Well, mate, thank you, mate, for joining.
You're welcome.
Really, mate, really. Because, as you can see, we're down Pete. Pete's trying to sort out, well, his dad's up, I think his son's coming across. He hasn't got much to organise. I think he's selling his bed this weekend, so.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So he's got a bit of pack. He's got a packed Sunday, so.
What is one suitcase?
Yeah, I think he's just his suitcase, and I know that Sam and Paul caught up with him during the week, and great gift to him, Sam. Brilliant, mate. That is, you're just such a thoughtful person. Like, gave him a camera and a memory card and a battery, and it was just lovely. I mean, just really, really awesome, Sam.
Sorry, my light was just playing up.
It's okay, mate. People would appreciate it if you turned it off.
Yeah, it saves me electricity.
Yeah, I look good in the dark. Hey, but who we got? We got Sam, we got Bilge, we got Anthony. Wombat's in, awesome. Most of the gang's here today.
Yeah.
Spoke to Monique during the week. She's just been that flat chat, sorting out her side of business. But yeah, Sam, that just really great thumbs up. And both you and Paul are great friends to us all. So, but what you did for Pete, awesome.
And Sam, yes, I'm not watching Sid Squad. I'm watching Only Plains Network in Brisbane.
Yeah, you know, where people want to be, Queensland. Yeah, not in the Arctic Circle, aka Sydney, Melbourne.
Yeah.
So, mate, it's great to have you on, and we might have to get you on regularly, I reckon, because, yeah, well, not just because we're Pete's away, but, mate, you're a great modeller. Good bloke. And, yeah.
No,
I know, mate. And now, mate, before we move on to modelling and all that sort of stuff in your week, how's Timmy going with the BMX Bandits?
Oh, great. He would have been at some practice. Actually, would have been leaving home for some practice about now, but he's having a break this afternoon because this coming weekend he's got, on Saturday, he's got round one of Queensland State Series BMX, which is being held at the Sleeman's track at Chandler in Brisbane. Then on Sunday, he's got the Oceanas race being held at the same track. And then the following Friday, he's got the national round one series of BMX being held at the same track.
Yeah.
So he's having a bit of a rest for the next few days leading up to these. But these will be the biggest races he's ever raced in.
Yep.
But all the training he's done over Christmas, New Year's, he's taken off nearly 3 seconds of his lap time from the end of last year.
Right, that's pretty good. That's 3 seconds when you're pedaling is a bloody long distance.
Well, when the race is only like about 45 seconds long, it's yeah. And in March, I think it's the 22nd, 23rd of March, we'll be up in Gladstone for rounds 2 and 3 of the state series. So
awesome.
Yeah.
All right. No, mate, that is fantastic. And Bilge, Ops, as mate, he's gone AWOL, mate. Either Pete or myself can get hold of him. So yeah, we don't know. He's doing what he's doing, I suppose. So hopefully we can get hold of Evo and yeah.
Maybe
so,
some
mate,
of those
great.
Yeah, like got to him.
Could do, mate. Could have done. Could have done. what else is doing, mate? What have you been up to this week?
Apart from running Tim around for his training and such, I've been working on a little 72nd scale Sea Harrier, FA2 Sea Harrier. It won't show up very well. Oh, hang on, give me a moment. I'll go click there, change the. So it's currently in our black primer, Outlaw Paints black primer, and so I'm getting there slowly. The term I'll use, it is a shake and bake kit. So you can't really stuff it up unless you deliberately stuff it up. But this is the kit it came from, the box it came from. And that I bought secondhand from an old gentleman for $15. So
very good. Bargain.
Yeah, or 2 kits for $15, certainly.
Yeah, everybody thumbs up there. Let's give young James, round of applause.
What's that? Give him menopause.
Breaking up there in Queensland, so that's okay.
How's your U-boat going?
No, mate. We're dealing with it at the moment. You're freezing a couple of times. What's that, mate?
How's your U-boat going? You there?
It is over there, mate. I just hadn't this week, as I spoke to you all last week, mate. Haven't had a chance to even get back to the bench here. So anybody that's hoping for Outlaw to be back up online tonight, mate, it's just not going to happen. Mrs. Outlaw and myself managed to get a few of the solid colours done, most of them actually, but there's 540 products. So we've got to go through every single tray and count them. What's got a label on it, what doesn't have a label on it. And then I've got to take those numbers off a sheet, which I've printed out so we know, and then hand put them into the website. And once that's done, and once they're all done, because it's no use just putting up some of them and going, okay, well, there you go. But it's been an average, 36, 37 up here.
Mm.
And then you go up into the shed, which is now 45, 46. Yeah. You just can't physically be in there for more than an hour, 2 hours. I think we were up till 1 o'clock the other morning. So and since Braden's gone, I'm now trying to work out what I've got, where it is, what I've got left.
Yeah.
And what I need. Yeah. So I'm making sure before that website goes up, I can then say, this is in stock, this isn't in stock, what I need, and then put up, replenish what I don't have. So that's just the way that is. I'm finding things I didn't want to find, more surprises, but that's just the way things are.
Yep.
Just mate, bang, get up. And it's all up to me, really, now. Mrs. Outlaw's a great pot. She can put caps on and she can do labeling and all that sort of stuff. But, not going to be able to do it. And, I'm not letting this will never die, not while on my 2 feet on the ground, because, it's we'll lose a major hiccup. But people like all you guys in chat and yourself, mate, and there's people from all over the world that have got hold of this, and they're just like I've got another guy in the States, and he didn't make a specific order, but he's ready to go, sort of things. But as he was saying, he's in Arkansas. He was saying over there they got to see it to believe it in the States.
Yeah.
And I did a Zoom with him. I think we started the Zoom at midnight Australian time, and I got to bed at about 5 to 3. But he was really great, and I just did a quick demo. I said, mate, here's 2 spoons. Here's a primer, and then I paint like all that. Well, all you guys know what it's like. You prime, paint, job done. And he was blown physically away. And then I said, after the first coat, I said, here's the what do you call it? I'll just clean it out. And you guys know what cleanup's like. And he couldn't believe how quick it was done. So yeah, he's I'm sending over the paint so he can display and show people, because he's got people. He said that, well, I've never heard of these people, but there's people already over there in his state that want it already, but they want to see it done, like demonstrated to them. So he's ready to go. But other than that, still trying to get over this stupid carb. Look, James is in and out. It's okay. This COVID, mate, it's a killer. On an older body, it's a killer. But looking for options in the UK. I did notice James has still got it up there on the Sprue Box there in the UK, so I did go and have a look there. So if you're in the UK, there is Outlaw still on Sprue Box, which is great. Just working on all that and sorting out things, and yeah, we'll move on from there, and it'll turn up somewhere, I'm sure. What else?
Well, Moss mentioned about the paints, etc., when he was chatting with Pete the other day too. On his,
what did he say?
Well, saying that how lucky Pete is to have Outlaw paints so close to home, and he wouldn't have to wait as long for them. Pretty much. Yeah.
Well, Moss is actually an ambassador over there.
Yeah.
And so just let everybody whoever is watching in the UK, so I've reached out to Moss as well.
And one thing for the people that are already in chat and already know, with what's going on in the world at the moment, you know what, soon it might only be Outlaw paints and at worst a few others that are available in country, because things just might not get here.
Yeah.
So, that's with a lot of things in life, but like for our hobby, it might be the primary player left on the shelf if other things can't get into the country. So,
yeah. So I've got that. I've sent some stuff, communication to Moss and that. So we never know. Hopefully, you guys in the UK can, you will have the Sprue Box and Moss, but we'll see what goes on there. So, but yeah, the US is looking good on the other side in Arkansas. There, we're just with Ed, and we'll see how things go. But the main thing is, before anything goes up, I really want to ensure that on my end, everything's ready. Like the system is back in place how I want it.
Yep.
And nobody misses out.
Yep.
I mean, and I really want to finish that sub. I want to have the time to finish that sub and start that Lancaster.
And
I'm sorry, Sam. Cool. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sam, but you got that COVID still after effects, but you're not giving me great hope.
It's no good.
I think it's just still draining.
Yeah.
So that's. But I'm not going to.
My daughter's friend's dad's got COVID a week ago. So he's been I say isolating. He was kind of put in the corner of the bedroom by the wife, and I don't think he's actually left there.
No.
So
it's the shit.
Yeah.
So on these stupid things, folks, I'm aiming for the end of March to stop by the end of March. That's it. Yeah. No more, like, not just because of the cost, but health and but I live in a bit of fear. I mean, I'm not a drinker, and we all know that, but one of my mates who I DJ'd with for 2 and a bit decades, he stopped smoking, and 2 weeks later, he was dead. Want to make a bet. What's the bet, Sam? What is the bet? And how are we going for likes? I don't know. I don't check on them, guys.
I wouldn't know. Don't know.
What's the bet?
Certainly when people stop smoking after having done so for so long. I've never smoked. I have watched the difference it can make people, and it's not always for the healthiest. All of a sudden, the craving and starvation of the chemicals in the body wants it, and then also the bigger intake of the fresh oxygen also shocks the body.
Yeah, maybe I'll just wait. Well, my aim is to wean myself of it, not just snap.
Yep.
I mean, you're going to find this funny, people. Like, really funny how I started smoking. Now, we all know I was in the Navy. I didn't smoke in my Navy. No, never. Even when they were super cheap, like 20 cents for a pack, like ridiculous. I started when I took up modelling. I know, I was approached to be a model on a catwalk. It was in Perth, and I had to go along this catwalk. It was a street light, like the old Humphrey Bogart with the hat, the Panama hat under the street light. And all there was in the end of the catwalk was this light. The whole place was black as, and just this beam of light. It was almost like Michael Jackson. Now, what I had to do was light a smoke with the hat down, inhale, and blow it out through the smoke, and slowly raise my head. That's how I started smoking. It was Benson and Hedges Special Filter, so a 16 milligram cigarette back in the day. Like the top of the pops. That was it.
Yeah.
So Sam's gone. Jason want to make a bet. 11 watching and 7 likes. Awesome. 12 watching now. I would like to stop. I am going to stop by the 1st of March. And then I don't bet. Do I want to make a bet and I don't bet? What is it, Sam? Yeah. I don't gamble, but I go on the Melbourne Cup. Josh is here. Rise Damn Design. Bloody legend.
I don't gamble, but I drive the Bruce Highway.
That's that's major gamble, mate. That you got a problem there. Because I was sick, I hadn't. The Jaguar's got a bloody leak in it somewhere, a voltage leak, like a draw. Anyway, I hadn't driven for 2 and a bit weeks, and so the car hadn't been started. It took 2.5, or nearly 2 3/4 days, with the leads off, just charging the battery to recharge it, to get it. Nearly 3 days to charge that battery. It's a $600 battery.
Was the vanity light in the sunshade left open?
No, mate.
That's crazy.
And I've looked on the XF models that it is nobody can find this where the draw is coming from.
Wow.
Nobody. I mean, in the history of the XF Jag, nobody can find this draw. So it's just one of those things you got to live with. But
yep.
Well, it's good to get behind the wheel again and take her out for a spin. I was like, yeah.
That's good. That's good.
It's a Jag, Paul. Yes, it's the Jag. And it does have golf clubs in it. Yeah, Bill, yep, mate. The Jag is it's all got sensors all over the bloody thing. It knows when you need to do a shit. Like I mean, you got to see it, beautiful car, but I got no bloody idea. So I'll just live with it. But other than that, mate, again, that Land Cup there, mate. She's. We just get that up there. Here we go. We'll go down a little bit. There we go. Look up the top there.
Yeah.
Nice Spitfire up there. 2, actually.
Hang on. I've only got the B3.
Oh yeah, very nice, mate.
So, and then also the same Mark 9 24th scale Spitfire as well. That's in there. Wow.
You see, build. We don't need those negative comments, mate. Thank you.
What about the tank build?
The ongoing saga of a tank build.
Is that the fuel tank for the Spitfire?
Yeah, nah. You know, it's right. Well, where did I do it? Oh, that's right. I moved. Shit, yeah, it was right there. No, I moved it somewhere, but oh, geez. Maybe that'll be a surprise. How about that? We can surprise us. Be surprised when I get back to the bench at the moment. But yeah, mate, I've been through it, opened it up, and
Paul Spitfire one just like Jason.
Send, hey Paul, can you read between the lines? And that's for Paul and as well. So I've got those, mate. I really am looking forward to get hold of them, but I'm going to say I'm a one-man band, but no, I do have Mrs. Outlaw, and she's dealing with a lot herself, but she's always there to help me. And again, she's the one that picks me up when I'm down. So
yeah,
you can't beat that. The love of a good woman and support, like. And you guys, I mean, you've just been fantastic. What am I trying to say? As Moses said to the Israelites, go forth and multiply.
Don't worry, Buff. I haven't touched the kit in 6 months.
Hey.
How's your fit out going, Bilge? Have you finished your fit out of your home, mate? Or
where's some more updates on the Bilge's cabin?
I know. I did watch your clip the other day. You were chopping some branch down, from a really huge tree you're up.
Mate, he
built a tree house. Yeah. Oh, it was a fair height. It was a fair height.
Mate, and he just kicks back when he's up there. Like, just have a look around. I'm like, have you not heard of gravity? I mean, I'm not scared of heights, but I'm thinking, I'm looking at the tree and I'm looking at Bilge and I'm thinking, should be right, mate.
It wouldn't be too bad until the wind picks up, and when it's swaying from side to side, that'd be my thing.
Yeah, but we're ex-sailors, so we're used to a bit of a sway, but I mean, it's the gravity.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, Yeah, that sub, mate. It's so close. I mean, it's just there, and I'm looking at it, and yeah, there's a few things I'm not quite happy with on it, and I really have to put it's the detail is what I see in my mind is not coming out. I'm not able to reproduce it.
Yeah. Damn Buster may take up knitting. I think funny, some old ladies used to knit on the bus, didn't they, Paul? Probably back in the day.
Is that the Ravel bus, Paul? Let us know, Paul. That's the Ravel bus.
And a workmate calls me.
Yeah. It just bloody, or a bilge right up a drain pipe. Pete's bus. Oh yeah. Welcome to my nightmare. I think you're gonna like it. So I keep looking at that, and I've got an old air. I've got a 148 Hurricanes. I mean, I've got kids bloody everywhere, but I look at them and go, oh, and I'm like, but definitely that Lancaster is going to be my next. That's the one that's after the sub, but really want to do it justice. I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, the spit from you and Paul and Pete and that. Everybody knows the Spitfire is my favourite plane, and I want to do them justice. Moss, I didn't expect that. And Moss is, and anybody who hasn't watched Moss or whatever, but there's not a bad bone in his body. There really is not a bad bone in that man's body. He's just, there's something special about him. And I mean, it doesn't take away from you guys, but I mean, I didn't see any of all this coming, guys, and I really do thank you all. But that Lank, I really would, I want to put Outlaw all over it, like those Spits, and I've already seen those Spits created in the most magnificent way. So yeah, that's my plans, and I am going to manage this business while it is back to where it is at the moment, and manage my time. So there's time for me, and there's time for me and Mrs. Outlaw, and there's Outlaw time, as where it's just Outlaw. I'm not going to change anything about who I am or the way I conduct my business with and my trust of people in this world. That is never going to change. It's who I am. Things happen, and my health too. Yes, thank you, Paul. I'm not going to let it destroy me. Got all you great people there, and I know it will build again. This is just like a hiccup, and yeah. So, what do you got plans for this week, mate?
This week. Well, whilst the kids are at school and the wife's at work, I'll probably be sitting at home watching the grass grow or gluing my fingers with this kit. So, and also, hang on, Bonnie, where are you?
That's right, yep.
Come on, Bonnie.
Not bad for nobody with teeth. No teeth.
She must be in one of the kids' rooms and can't hear me.
Deaf dog.
Oh, here she comes. Oh. Hello. Hello.
Bonnie. Bonnie.
My 9-month-old mini Labradoodle.
Okay. Mate, did they when you got it? Did you have a choice for dogs for men as well?
They had no.
She's gorgeous, mate.
They're all sold out.
She's a cutie.
So, hey, oh, she's toilet trained. She barks at butterflies. She growls at cats through the windows, knowing full well she can't get to them.
Or they can't get to her.
Yeah, that too. So,
No.
She sits on my lap. If I'm in my reclining chair, because I'm such an old man, she literally sits on my lap the whole time I'm in there.
Wow.
And only gets up if I get off. So
I don't know if you remember the our dogs. The husky and our Harry, the American Mastiff, whatever it is, or British American Mastiff. He thinks he's the size of your dog.
Yeah. They do forget that, don't they?
But he's like up here, like he's he thinks he's a lap dog, and when the storms come here, oh gosh, mate, you think it's the end of the world, like he can smell a storm from 500k away.
Well, that's one thing about animals. They do smell the change in the air. I remember a Labrador I used to have when I lived in Cairns through a couple of cyclones. She was that affected by the cyclone as much as I was. We went to bed at 9 o'clock and woke up the next morning because we'd slept through it.
Yeah.
And Cleo was at the end of the bed and she didn't budge either. It was just, yep.
How many years ago in Cairns, mate?
That was 2010.
No, that's no good to me. I grew up in Cairns and Atherton and Mareeba, Cooktown.
Yeah, we were living in Brinsmead at the time. So,
mate, that wasn't even a suburb. Existed.
Yeah, no doubt. So,
did you ever go to Chillago?
No.
There's Chillago caves out there, absolutely unbelievable. Like I remember that as a vivid memory from a kid. All just astounding. You walk in there. You ever go to Mareeba?
Yeah, we did a few times. So, yeah. We'll be in Cairns in the end of June for another 2 rounds of Queensland Series BMX. And so one good thing is with our van, Tim and I'll be driving up because by the time you pay for your airfares, accommodation, and then depending with Qantas, we can take Tim's bike on under normal luggage. All the other airlines charge you oversized luggage or extra luggage.
Yeah.
Which is a pain in the butt. But anyway, but with the Cruiser, the bike just fits in the back perfectly. Attach the trailer, the camp, the van on the back, and we're good. Self-sufficient. It's just the time of getting there. So, we can set up like in out the front of someone's house, or one of the free parks or gravel pits, whatever you call them, on the side of roads.
Yep.
It's great when we go out and do these. So, we're it's still yet to get fixed from when I rolled it last year, though. Sounds worse than it sounds worse than what it is, but I did put it on its side and just
Stuntman.
Yeah. I didn't roll the cruiser. I only put the van on its side, but we put it back up. Wrote off the awning, put a couple of dents in the side panel, some scratches, and that was it. So we're just waiting. It goes in at the end of February for its repairs. So
cool.
It'll be like new again.
So what do you got after this Harrier, mate?
I am wanting to go back to.
I know.
I'm thinking of, well, I want to finish my Growler, 72nd Growler.
Yeah.
Or which would be RAAF, or I've also got an F4 Phantom FG1.
What about anything with a propeller on it?
Well, I do have a couple of Spitfire kits, not just the 24th Airfix, but a couple of 48 Skull Edward kits.
Which ones?
The dual Mark 1 combo, and also
so you've got the Pew.
Yep, and the Spitfire Story Southern Star. They're the
Yeah, I've got them here. I'm looking at them there.
And I've also got a real random kit. Wait a moment. Oh. Now, how's this for a little kit? It's a BF109, but with a V-tail.
Hey, mate. Mm-hmm.
There was like 8 of them ever made. They never made it out into full service, but I only bought it because of the V-tail, just because it looks different. And also in time, I got this kit to make in RAN as well.
Oh, very good.
So yeah, they're the ones that I don't know, maybe I should put them in a hat, and then whichever one comes out of the hat. Yeah, whichever one I pull out of the hat will be the one I'll build. So,
all right, well, I reckon I've got the sweeps here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Let me have a quick peek, mate. GoPro's in as well. Hang on. Oh, wow, we're up to 14. How are we going for likes?
It's pretty good.
Southern Stars, hang on.
Hey, miss. Yes.
Go on, mate.
Yeah, that's the one.
What do you reckon? And I'll just do it. We can, because we're actually sitting here chatting and whatever. We could. I'll put it your way. If you come on Sundays, right? We can just pull these out on a Sunday, and maybe do a build together.
I can't see why not. Sounds like a grand plan.
Hey, I know. What do you guys reckon? Anybody? I mean, we don't have to do the tank. There's 16 now. This is unbelievable. Yeah. Everybody in chat, what do you think? So while we're doing at this live stream, we could start in the Southern Stars.
I reckon so. Why not?
Alternatively, we could do too. I mean, I don't know how you're going on a Saturday, but if we did one on an hour and a bit on a Saturday, and if anybody else like Paul Price and Wombat or anybody else has got this kit, or can get a hold of it, just put in the comments if you're interested. Email me and I can set it up so we could all maybe have, because I believe I can have up to 10 people modeling at the same time.
It's pretty impressive. I didn't realize you can get that many on. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I paid. Yeah, there we go, Paul.
What kit do I have to buy now? It could be, Paul, they might be at B&A Models, maybe. Because I'm pretty certain that's where I got mine from.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I've got it in my head what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, you can jump in, Bilge, as long as you can come live with us, mate. It'd be great. Saturday nights, I'm thinking a 5 o'clock kickoff. What do you reckon, mate? Is that good for you?
Sounds all right so far.
So we'll do a 5 o'clock kickoff Queensland time. Rightio. Which is 6 o'clock in the southern states. All those that want to be involved, grab your cameras. You don't have to, you don't have to put your face to it. You can just be sitting there at the desk, at the bench, and let me know how many is interested. And yeah, on a Saturday night we can do Aussie Modelers live build.
Yeah.
And then on a Sunday we can all catch up, have a chat like normally as we're doing now on a Sunday.
At least that much. Will it really slow it down though, Paul?
Yeah, I mean, we should start calling Paul David Gulpilil. He got more stories in it.
Yes. Did you see, Paul, that down at Haas they got the tracker flying, which it's great, having that flying. I remember it sitting for so long down at Albatross with the promise of it was going to be flying, and then it never did. And then obviously the Navy handed all their gear over to Haas and pays them millions of dollars to look after them, to fly them. So it is good to see that it's flown now.
So hang on, let me do a quick Google on. Hang on, Edward. So you keep talking, mate. I'll keep.
They have 4 trackers at Haas and 1 flying. Where did they get the rest of them from, Sam? They didn't take the one from out the front of the Fleet Air Arm Museum at Albatross, did they? That'd be upsetting if they did. Bloody gate guard, that was. That'd be very disappointing. And first was to clean out the Sea King that fell off the Melbourne. Well, a few of the Sea Kings fell off the Melbourne, mate, over the years, and one bounced off the flight deck of Canimbla over off Fiji, and one had a fatal in Indonesia. Touch wood, the many flights I had as a passenger in Sea Kings were all good. Yeah. Being run over by a destroyer probably wouldn't help the cause, really. So I was told that I can't remember if it was Sea Kings or Wessexes that, literally once they got recovered, bits were pulled off where it could be, and then a good freshwater wash down to reduce the corrosion start, and so you could keep more of what could be used again. But these days can't really do that. So
it's a front line. Yeah. Did you put a front line as well, did you, mate?
No, I think because you're signed in from your Aussie Scale modeler, aren't you?
I'm not sure where I'm signed in, mate.
Yeah. So Corner says an apprentice training aid, and then yeah.
And Sam, if you're interested, they've got a few of them there. So if anybody's interested, go to Frontline Hobbies. They've got them there, it says, or on eBay it says they've got them from Frontline Hobbies. So but yeah,
a couple at the back going down and do I personally don't. I wouldn't personally support Haas. That's just me.
Support who?
Haas, Historical Aircraft Restoration Society in Wollongong.
Okay, all right. I think you're going Hearns. I'm like, oh.
No. Well, them too. But yeah, that's just for me and my beliefs of how they've made so much money out of those aircraft.
Southern Stars, Paul.
They're Aussie Mark 5s,
which are nowhere near as good as a Mark 9. But what can we do? Yeah, I mean, it's the dual combo.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as you guys can see, or you know, if you can, but there's one camera there, one camera there, one camera there, and there's another one for the workbench going to be up over there. I've just got the extension cable. I've got to set it up and drill it in, and I've got it'll be really well lit up over there. But the basic build can be done on this bench. I'm reserving that area over there for the ships. That whole workbench, it's just and it's funny. I'm looking at the Yamato, and it's sitting above that workbench, and it'll leave me this much either end. That's all it'll leave me.
Yeah.
On a full of, I guess.
The when it comes time I do my Lancaster, I might look at wall mounting it. I've seen a few people do with some of their larger aircraft.
Flat on the wall.
Yeah.
That's a nice one, mate. Well, we could also do that.
I've got room to mount it on the wall because I wouldn't have room to put it horizontal anywhere.
Are you in, Sam? Are you in, Sam?
I can't. I've spent my budget.
Well done. Yeah. Well, don't do it this month. Like, we're not talking about starting it next week. What about next month, Sam? It'll give people time to order it, and now we can set a date for when we want to kick this off.
That's it.
Yeah, we're not like. So Paul orders his, and Righto, Sam. Awesome. That's Paul. Anybody else that wants to do this? Bill, do you want to do it, mate, or what? Wombat?
Wild card was mark cards. What's an extra 2 mark 5s?
Bill, you going to be in for it, buddy? Be good to have you on, mate. It really would be great to have you part of it all, mate.
Yeah. Have we got anyone in from the UK? Here's a general question, if there is anyone. Do people in the UK get over making Spitfires?
Nobody does it. Don't, mate. There's no need for that. Bill, this is a family-friendly channel.
But like, because it's always in everyone's face. They're flying around daily. They're in every museum. Every model kit company make them. Like, is there someone?
Anything more? There's the truth. You don't get sick of the greatest plane that was ever made to man.
But yeah, I wonder if there is some English people that don't appreciate the Spitfire as much anymore. And it is sad if it's true. So,
mate, absolutely. Give me a bell, mate. I think you got my home number. That'd be great. But nobody gets sick of Spitfires, mate. So anybody that's heard that question, wipe it from your memory. I mean, I couldn't believe he brought up this kind of filth.
It would almost be like asking an American, are they over Mustangs or...
Oh, mate. They're never over, mate. Americans are never over the Mustang. And I have no problems or issues with the Mustang. I think an amazing aircraft, and in the end was able to outperform the Spit in all ways.
Well, better than the Spit. They only built... Oh, and which one's that, Paul?
Mosquito?
Or it'll be the same era, surely.
I'm going with Mosquito. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
The F4 Corsair or the Phantom.
Please. I thought we're all adults and we don't do drugs anymore.
Or there was also the F4 Cutlass. And then technically there was the F4 Lightning, which was the recon version of the P38 Lightning.
Yes, it was.
So, my mum's dad worked on P40s and PNG. Yeah. Phantom, best jet.
There's no such thing as a good jet. Jets don't exist in my world.
Wouldn't have been cool had Australia kept the Phantoms longer and maybe not. Yeah, kept the 2 squadrons of Phantoms. Maybe not as many Mirages. Who knows?
No, Sam. It's the Southern Stars. It's not the Eagles call. It's the dual combo. It is kit number 11157. I've got the Eagles call around here, and I'll show you the other. Ed, I picked this up. Bargain of lifetime. At a swap meet.
Oh, wow. Yep.
$10.
That's pretty cool.
In perfect condition. But have a look what comes with it. So you've got this book with all the beautiful photos and everything. Hang on, what else we got here? What? All that, but then it's got this. These two other books. So it's got that one with all the color profiles, all the color calling. It's just, and then there's it's an absolute perfect nick, like literally perfect in every way. $10.
When I was in England 2 Christmases ago.
Hey man,
I forget where I.
Yeah, by the way.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Bought a Haynes manual for a Spitfire.
Beautiful.
Also got one for the BF 109, but nonetheless, and another book / magazine I got from a newsagent's here a few months ago.
Beautiful.
It's great. It's, all different models that they've released from all different countries, representing all different countries. It's a great reference book, actually, really good. But, it says endorsed by Airfix, doesn't mean it's Airfix related. In the UK, it was £24.95p. So, you're looking at close to $50 there. I didn't pay $50 for it. I can guarantee that. But it was probably about 30, I think. Yeah. This Haynes book was £20, which I thought was pretty good value for it. So
one question: do you go to the gym, or did somebody just give you that T-shirt?
I do go to the gym.
Drive past it, or
no. I sweat walking from the car to the front door. I take Tim to the gym, where he does some muscle strengthening and core building.
Very good.
Every Tuesday. So I might get on the exercise bike and do that for 20 minutes or so. But no, this is just a yard shirt, shit shirt. Yeah. Haynes manual for the X-Wing Typho. Are they accurate photos though, Paul?
Yeah.
Does it show the real code?
Are they the original plans?
That's pretty cool. With serial numbers. I sweat in the car till the AC. Yeah. Oh, the humidity here has been absolute crap.
Yep, and come up further, buddy.
Dry heat I don't mind. Deal with that.
What our 89 and 93% humidity? Yeah, that's very dry.
Yeah. Approved by George. Yeah, no. The weather, well, in general, Queensland, everywhere has been. I think we've all had enough of it. So
back to the question. So we've got Paul's in. Wombat's gonna get back to us. Sam's in. You're in. I'm in.
Yep.
That's 5. Now, Bilge, you reckon you can swing it, mate? I know you said you got to move stuff up, but it'd be really great to have you along, mate. Yeah, and then we can, like on a Sunday, we can just all kick back, have a chat, and talk to people where we're at. And people can watch.
Have the relaxing general chit chat, and then a building constructing.
Because I think moving forward, what I like to do is when we get Pete back, when he's all settled in Thailand, we'll keep up. I've got these 10 spots to go. So, thanks, Paul. But I'm going to do it, buddy. No, first, end of March. End of March. Not start of March. End of March. So we got time. So, yeah, again, ideally what I like to do is we got these 10 spots. So it'll be you, me, Pete, and then on a Sunday, have Paul if he wants to come on, Wombat, Bilge, Sam, everybody, like we can all be live, and people across the world we can have some like Matt or Josh. No,
it's only 10 bottles till he puts the price up.
We're in February now. Let's go the end of March. Okay, that's it. End of March. I forgot we're in February. End of March. All right, Matt. When you're set up, mate. Awesome. Hey, you want to be in, mate? How long before you're set up, Matty? How long before you're ready to kick on, buddy?
Yeah, agreed, Paul. It is.
What's that, mate?
Bees.
Didn't see him, buddy. Didn't. Richard. Sir Richard. Good Morgan. 2 weeks, mate. Yeah, because we're not going to be... Mate, if you're ready to organise that kit, you know which one we're talking about, Matt? Did you catch what one we're talking about? Yes, you have to put on a shirt, Bilge.
You can put a dress on if you want, mate. We're not going to judge.
Richard, we are doing good, brother. We're doing really good. We're just organising a group build that we're going to start on a Saturday. I'm not sure if you want to join in, mate, but that's the kit that's going to be up for build, the group build. Matt, have a look at that, mate. That's what you need to. So you're looking, go to Frontline Hobbies, write this number down, mate. Write this number down, 11157. That's the group build. We'll all be doing the same one. And it'd be great to have you on, mate. So if everybody wants to email me and no, mate, you need to be fully clothed, build. So as I said, we could have about 7 or 8 of us, bar Pete. Pete can just be an observer. Building this kit, a group build, and like with Richard, that'd be great, mate. If you wanted to join in and build that, we can. More than happy, mate, if to extend the stream and include you in there, mate. Because I think the more of us, the merrier on a Saturday, and then we can all just chat. And on a Sunday, maybe everybody can just pop back in on a Sunday. It is Aussie Modelers Live. Like, that's it. And we can even include Richard. Pete's looking and listening.
Just
bloody stalker, Pete. How's everything going with your dad there, Pete? Are you having fun? Are you overjoyed?
Is he there visiting you, or is he doing an inspection on the unit? Two different purposes. That.
Yeah, and Pete was good with the late mail. Like yesterday, I won't be on. Well, thanks, buddy. Bloody great. No, mate. You're coming on. You're coming to build, brother. And mate, even if you can't build, that's fine, mate. On a Sunday, pop in for a live chat. We'll get set up, mate, and I'll get all these. Everybody email me, jason@outlawpaints.com. And hang on, I think I've got a banner. Here we go. Let me create a banner. Here we go. And there we go. And yeah, well, his thumb is up. What's your thumb up?
Jason, you might have to expedite some Spitfire specific colors.
Yeah, well, once I've got again everything sorted, I'll let everybody know. We can look. Again, as I said from the start of Outlaw, mate, I'm not worried whether people use Outlaw, Tamiya, whatever they want to use, whatever they feel.
My son just brought in what he's working on at the moment.
Cool. Very nice. Which one, Tim?
Yeah, Chevy Nova.
A Chevy Nova.
That's 2JZ.
Very good.
That's got a 2J. Oh, sorry. That's got a 2JZ engine in it for shits and giggles.
Cool. Very nice. What's he built? Did he use any of those paints I gave him yet, or what?
Not yet. I haven't got him onto the airbrush yet. I haven't set up the
Bad parenting. Bad parenting.
Yeah, it is. I haven't set up the spray booth.
Wow. Everybody,
So
how do we feel about James and his parenting techniques?
So for me, I just spray into a box, but for Tim, I'd prefer to have the spray booth set up. You know.
Well, trust issues too, Tim. Trust issues, mate. Wow.
There you go. He's just told me he's got paint on his bedroom wall from where his desk used to be.
Okay.
So,
That's called redecorating, mate. That's all that is. Don't feel bad about it.
We're not moving out of the house yet. Oh well, we own it, so we won't be.
No. What kits did I give him? I gave him a few kits. What were they?
You did.
I'll grab the one that I'm picking.
You gave him that other Spitfire dual combo kit of the 1As, Mark 1As.
Yep. The few, yep.
Yeah, that one. A big F8 Crusader. A bigger Harrier. I think it was like a 32nd scale Harrier, I think. Oh, dog toy. A few ships. Far out. Oh, yeah. Ticonderoga Cruiser. Oh, my bad. A radarless Ticonderoga Cruiser.
Yep.
I'll fix that, mate. Oh, damn it. That's all right.
What'd you kill?
I just dropped the radar. I knocked the radar off the mast. That's all right. I'll use the Mickey Sticky and get that back on again. And a Stormovic 0 and a BF109 and a Nat. So yes, a few.
And
Fire storage or combat.
there you go.
Oh.
There you go. Paul, that's the link I sent above, mate.
Oh, where am I looking? There.
Look at that, Paul. That's the link, mate. Click it, and it'll bring it up for you. Says in stock with supplier.
Hey, Tim. Oh. Hey. Hey. Hey, has anyone been to Flinders Island before in chat?
I think I have.
I'm going in April.
Yeah.
Can't
remember much about it, but
you were drunk or?
Oh no, I've just been a lot of places. And
yeah, yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to go remove from down there. No.
You know, it'd be good having a live stream build going on. It's something that it'd be.
Well, we don't have one in Australia.
No, that's right. You know, there are many outstanding builders in Australia. Some go on YouTube, many don't. Many might be on Facebook and Instagram. But yeah, nothing like what there is overseas.
No. So yeah, mate, I reckon if we can have a hands up, if everybody can email me now, so I can get this all prepared for down the road and have everything set up. So I can, in my email list, I'll be able to, and my StreamYard list, I'll be able to add everybody, and everybody will get the same invite at the same time. All right. So if you can all email me that, I'd really appreciate it, just so I can get things and numbers in line, so I can do all the graphics and stuff ready for us. So when we air on a Saturday, you know, those across the world will know, and those across Australia. So,
done like a dinner.
Yeah, that'd be. I can add everybody, do all the graphics that's required, have people's names ready to rock and roll. Build, that'd be great, mate. Really, and Matty, if you can grab it, Wombat would be fantastic. Maybe get your mojo back, brother. And again, this isn't a Outlaw Paints thing. This is an Aussie modeler thing. We all use different products. We all have different techniques. We can all learn off each other. We can all share a bloody good time.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I love it. Love it and proud of it. And thank you guys for being proud of it. But that's not what this isn't about Outlaw Paint. This is about everybody on this chat window and people we haven't yet to speak to yet.
Mate check, mental health check.
Yeah, it's just sharing with friends. And, unlike, the group, as I like to call them, Sam, Paul, and Pete. Yeah, Bill, there'll be no drinking, you'll be modelling. Copy for you, buddy, copy. But just so we can catch up, talk, show each other how we're doing models, whatever. We're all building the same thing. We'll all have different techniques. Some of us will approach each model in a different way. There's no rush to finish it. There's not a prize for finishing it. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it.
I reckon if something occurred and we all made the same option, they'd all look different anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, and here's a wild thing. Just came to me. We could designate somebody, let's just say you. If say we had 8 of those Spitfires, we could have it create an airfield. We could all mail it to whoever's doing the airfield diorama. and we could send that to one of the shows.
Hmm.
We could send that as an Aussie Modelers Live group build diorama.
That'd be pretty cool, hey?
You imagine that, guys? Just say, for example, we got 8 148 scale Mark V's sitting on a diorama at some show.
Hmm.
Now, instead of just having them.
Yep.
You know,
That's something else you haven't managed to be able to do this year either, because you've been flat out, is make it to some of the shows as well.
yeah, it's just Bill, you need to get the Spitfire story, the one I've been showing. Rightio, you need to get that. You need to get the 148 Edward Southern Star dual combo, mate. Click on the link up there, Frontline Hobbies, mate, if you're going to do it. Just yeah, and I'll tell you who. I reckon we designate Bilge as the diorama builder. And if you watch some of Bill's stuff on his channel, mate, he's brilliant at it. Very talented with the diorama and details. He very, very skillful. But we can vote on that later. And but do you have this Edward kit, Bilge? That's the one we're working on, brother.
Bless you.
11157 build. Rightio, that kit there, brother. So we're all working off the same page.
Good job.
So if everybody can email me that's going to join in, that's awesome. And if you're overseas, awesome. And you've got that kit, that'd be great. We'd love to have you aboard. Great idea, Paul. And I think when we get together for the first time, when we've got our boxes all in front of us, we can have a chat and a discussion on who's building what. And I think that's a really great idea. Absolutely great idea. Is that the Spirit of St. Louis behind it, or something? That's Southern Cross, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's in Cairns.
No. That's at Brisbane.
Is that at Brisbane? Is it?
Yeah. These guys that have this channel today are doing something a bit different. One of them still set up in the car park, but the other one is roaming around different parts of the airport at the same time. So not just split camera. They're doing pretty well. They stream in 4K, so they do pretty well with it. So
okay. We're not doing pink and putting Hello Kitties on a Spitfire. Good God, Sam. Hello Kitty Spitfire. Good Lord. Well, mate, we're heading into an hour 20. I think we could wrap it up.
yeah, mate, it was great.
Mate, thank you very much for being here.
No worries at all.
Thank you, Pete, for lurking in the background and not even bothering to come on, mate. Fully understand, but I'll have to talk to Pete during the week to find out what he's up to when he's leaving. And 6 days from now. So hopefully he's landed in Thailand, and he will have landed in Thailand this time next week. And he's leaving on the 17th, so he leaves Saturday. So he should be right for Sunday.
Exactly. No excuse.
And no excuses. Anyway, guys, thank you so very much. If you haven't, leave a like. That'd be great. Appreciated greatly. If you don't, no dramas. Again, email me. Let me know so I know what numbers I'm working with. James, been a pleasure, mate. And
Thank you.
to everybody, as I always say, it's all good, and I'll catch you later. And I don't know, let's see what James has got. What's his little
Yeah. Thanks to Hibbo for leaving the seat cold. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a great night. See you guys. Thank you very much.